Boom, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Showbiz here at Gundamentals. Today we're going to talk about the most recent debate in gun history, SIG versus Glock. Gundamentals. It's not a new controversy. It's not a new debate. There's SIG guys, there's Glock guys, and there's always this, mine's better than yours. Today we're going to get to the end of that. Right in front of me, I have two of the most popular 9mm personal carry weapons right now. I have the latest, greatest SIG P365X Macro. 9mm, 17+1. That's 18 rounds of 9mm stopping power. Over here, I have the Glock 19X. Although this one is equipped with a light, it doesn't come like that. That's one of my things. We'll talk about that later. 17+1, same mag capacity. Boom. So right from the beginning, we got two guns that are like legendary, Sig Sauer and Glock. They both are 9mm. They both carry 17+1, which is 18 rounds. Boom, here we go. Glock. When you buy the Glock 19X, this gun retails for about $629. If you can find it for cheaper, let me know. What this gun comes with. This is an aftermarket barrel with a threaded suppressor tip on it. This would have a normal, regular size barrel, but this is what you have. You have the Glock 19X. The X means crossbreed. This is a cross between the 17 and the 19, which I personally think is awesome. When you buy the gun, it comes with the Glock, of course. It comes with two 17+2 magazines. SIG don't. Also comes with one 17-round magazine. So it comes with it comes with two round. Listen to me, I'm crazy. It is like 3 o'clock in the morning, by the way. It comes with two 19-round magazines. Now do the math. 19+1 in the pipe, that's 20 rounds of 9mm in the Glock 19X. Also, presently, for the Glock, always, not presently, but forever, of course, you have your magazine sticks, as they call them in the hood, or extendos, or just extended magazine, which enables you to carry 33 rounds. Awesome. Sig Sauer, brand new gun, 365X. We had the 365 out already. 365X is the latest, greatest. They try to do what Glock did, crossbreed. What they're doing, they're giving you the standard 365 top with a full-size grip. And also it has this compensator on there, if you can see that, which the barrel actually stops where the sight is, but it has this little 1-inch compensator, which does something we'll talk about as well. So far, oh, I'm sorry, let me get back. It only comes with two magazines. And this is 17+1. It doesn't have no extension. They don't have no extendos or sticks or anything for this yet, but hopefully in the future they will. My biggest dilemma is, I've been a Glock guy for a long time, and I really love Glocks. I shoot Glocks like I should work for Glock. I'm dope. I'm gonna admit it, I just got into the SIG world by accident. I wanted to carry something high capacity. You know, I was doing a lot of traveling, and I was in Florida, Miami a lot, and I was carrying, believe it or not, I was carrying the FNX, that big boy. And somebody was like, nah, you need to carry your nines, man. Get something nice and lightweight. So I have my Glock 19, which I love, and I carry wonderfully. And then I saw this, with the red dot, with the RMR already in there. Boy, this was a little more expensive. This was like $8.99. Oh, I'm sorry, with the red dot, it was like $12.99. You could double check that at your local gun store. They have these at Autry's Armory, by the way, in Fayetteville. Shout out to Ben and the team over there. That's why I got mine. So Glock 19X, SIG P365X Macro. As you see, size-wise, the Glock is a little bit longer. Ignore my threaded barrel. Pretend that's not there. Let's just go slide for slide. Here's the thing. The SIG is a little bit slimmer, a little bit lighter. But if you look at the let me say this right, ergonomics, whatever the fuck the word is, you know what I'm talking about. If you look at the curvature of the handle, which these have back straps, which I'll explain in a minute. Pay attention to this one. Pay attention to this one. If you look, they have a different dynamic. You understand what I'm saying when I say that? They have a different dynamic. So when you hold a Glock, for example, it has the palm swell on here, which comes back into your palm. And as you squeeze it, it actually forces the gun in a, you know, in a certain position. The SIG is more straight. And I had to get used to this. When I first got it, it had the small back strap on it, which basically, there's a little pin here. If you pop that pin out, you can slide these backs off and put thin, thick, or thicker, you know, just depending on your hand. This is the biggest one, believe it or not. And I got short Fred Flintstone hands, like I said before, big palm, small fingers. So holding these guns is kind of tricky. But believe it or not, my hand wraps all the way around this thing. But I'm so used to the Glock, man. I'm so used to how this one fits and feels. So it's very hard for me to make my decision. So fuck it, I carry them both. I carry my Glock 19X with this O light on it. I've heard some crazy shit about these lights. I don't know, I'm not gonna speak on it until it happens to me, but I might carry it with the light in its holster. Very compact, very easy to come in and out. I mean, I wear this, I'm a big dude, but I still wear an appendix. I wear it over my leg like that. I'm left-handed too, by the way. SIG, I managed to take a 365 holster and make the 365X macro fit in there. And they wondered how I did it. I had to basically go inside the little trigger mechanism in there and do some adjustments, but it works great now. So like I said, I carry them both. I love them both. They're both great guns. I shoot them both amazing. I was actually surprised how good I shot this SIG because I'm not a fan of little guns. And this is a little, I don't know if it's a subcompact because it's almost as big as a Glock, which would probably just make it a compact, but with the slimness and the original, if it didn't have this compensator on it, it would be a subcompact. I don't know. Fuck it. They're both wonderful guns. Let's get to it. Glock, like I said, this is Glock 19X is going to retail for about $629. And it's going to come with 2 mags, 17 plus 2. It's going to have 2 of those. The other one's probably in my car somewhere. And it's going to come with a 710. So it's going to come with 3 mags. Already beat the SIG. The SIG is only coming with 2 mags. Good thing I do like about the SIG is they're metal mags. A lot of people like metal mags. And the Glock is polymer. Just like they call the Glock the plastic gun. This like football helmet plastic. It ain't gonna break. So the SIG's coming with the 2. The Glock's coming with 3 mags. So far the Glock wins. Ding ding ding, Glock fans, thumbs up. Lightness, as far as weight goes, whew, I love my Glock, but I'm gonna have to give SIG that credit because SIG it's a little lighter. It's like fun size. If I was down at the beach with some Crocs on, some basketball shorts, and I just had this thing floating in its holster inside the waist, probably would forget it's there. So I think the SIG, we're gonna have to give the SIG points for weight. Ding, 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 SIG, yeah. All right. Modification to like modify this. Now, I know the Glock is like Legos as well. You can put all kinds of cool shit on the Glocks. As you notice, on this one, I have a gold barrel. I have gold pins. I have the gold, I have the gold Punisher backplate, which is badass. And I know I just pointed at myself, but it is empty. You saw me do that earlier. Gold, gold, gold. This is my Trinidad James gun. Gold everything. And then the SIG, I thought you couldn't do much to this. But this week I was over at a store, and at a gun store, and the guy had one of these totally pimped out. This shit was crazy. It had like a baby powder blue trigger and all kinds of gold shit. And would I do that to this gun? Probably not. Because like I told you in a previous video, I like to keep my guns factory as far as mechanics go. I don't want to fuck with the triggers or the springs or anything that's supposed to be like it is. So for modification wise, adding cool shit to your guns, I'm gonna go ahead and give them both a point. So SIG, Glock, and SIG, they're both better. It really comes down to you, man. Like the Glock comes with back straps. You know what I mean? As you notice, the Glock doesn't have too much of a beaver tail. And the beaver tail is basically so you can avoid slide bite. You know, when you hold your gun, you gotta hold it nice and high. You gotta get your bore straight with your arm and your pointer finger, so it's a point. So you wanna get it nice and high. And if you're not careful, this thing's coming back pretty fast and hard. It could fuck you up. I've seen it happen before. Never to me, but I've seen it happen. The SIG has a little baby beaver tail. So you can get a nice ride, nice high ride, and you're protected. It's not gonna hit you at all. So, and that comes like that. You don't have to add that. The Glock straps, they have a strap that has a little beaver tail. In my opinion, it makes the grip a little bit fatter. But if you got long hands, you won't notice it. So, what do I choose here? I shoot them both really good. I love the Glock family. I'm very, very familiar with the reset on the Glock. The trigger is awesome. This is the factory 19X trigger. I love it. But the SIG does have the flat face trigger. Oh, let me show you too. This is empty as well. Nothing in it. That'd be funny. Flat face trigger. Beautiful. Listen to this. Listen to this reset. Imagine that. Just see what you just saw. Imagine at the range. You can shoot that very fast. So they get some points. I'm gonna give them a little bit of points for speed. Glock. Something about a Glock trigger, boy. If you know about guns and you know about Glocks, you just felt me right now. Reset. Pretty quick. If you know the Glock reset and you know how to work that trigger, you can shoot this Glock very fast. As far as performance and speed, once again, I gotta give it both of them. This is a new gun show, Gundamentals. I know I've been fucking with guns for a very long time, so I know what I'm talking about. But I've never done a gun show before. So I don't want to sit here and shit on either one of these guns, because one day one of these guys might be a sponsor. So I love you, Glock. You rock. And I love you, SIG. Think big. Fuck with us, man. Gundamentals, 2 popular carry guns. 9mm, 9mm, 17+1, 17+1. Lightweight, red dot, cool ass color. I don't even know what this is, fucking FDE, tan, brown, diarrhea, dookie brown, but it looks good, man. Listen to that. You can tell that thing's broken in. That's still pretty broken. This is pretty new. But once again, guys, I want to thank you for logging on to Gundamentals, for following my channel, for subscribing. This was just something really quick. It came to my attention. I was getting ready to leave the studio today, and somebody said, hey, you need to talk about the Glocks and the SIGs, and they was out there arguing about it. So you know what, I came here to talk about both because I carry them both. So we're here, Glock 19X, SIG Sauer P365X Macro. That name is too long, so you lose for that, SIG. I just call this the SIG, but it's got a long name to it. And the 19X. There you go, there you have it. 2 of the dopest, most popular carry guns right now, this week, today, 2023. This is what they're talking about, so we're talking about it too. Leave your opinions in the comments. Let me know what you think about this, what you carry, which one you choose, and then we'll get back on and talk about that. Whoever wins, we'll have a Glock night or we'll have a SIG night, and then we'll go to the range and we'll shoot them and do a bunch of stuff. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, share, click the notifications button so you can be notified every time I do something like this. Thanks for tuning in, boys. Your boy Showbiz. Gundamentals.com